Good evening, everybody. This is a briefing for Potential Tropical Cyclone 26 on Sunday, October 4th from the National Weather Service here in New Orleans, Baton Rouge office located in Slidell. I'm meteorologist Tim Destry. Well, the National Hurricane Center has begun issuing advisories on this potential tropical cyclone number 26. This system is expected to become a tropical depression or tropical storm soon, and then expected to continue strengthening as it moves northwestward into the Gulf of Mexico as we go through the week. The system is expected to approach the northern Gulf Coast late this week as a hurricane. That is the official forecast. I'll show you here soon. While there is a large uncertainty in the track and intensity forecast at these time ranges, there is a risk of dangerous storm surge, wind, and rainfall hazards along portions of the southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi coasts. Here's the track. We're showing the system here south of Jamaica in the Central Caribbean Sea, moving into the northwestern Caribbean Sea here over the next couple days. It is expected to become a tropical storm as it approaches this area called the Cayman Islands, which is under tropical storm warnings, and then continuing to move northwestward towards western Cuba, the Isle of Youth here in western Cuba. This is on Tuesday afternoon and evening, and a hurricane watch is in effect for that area. You can see then the system is expected to be a hurricane as it moves across western Cuba into the southeast Gulf of Mexico, and then continue to remain a hurricane, possibly strengthening further, moving northwestward into the central Gulf here on the middle of the week into Thursday, and then taking a turn northward towards the southeast Louisiana coast as we get into the latter part of the week. However, this landfall area in the general cone is very large, and forecast errors are very large that far out, 5 days out. And that potential area of landfall could be anywhere along the Louisiana to the possibly western Florida Panhandle area as far as impacts go. Here is the earliest reasonable time of arrival of this system. It shows, this is for tropical storm force winds. The earliest arrival time would more than likely be Wednesday in the evening. And the probabilities that we're looking at as far as the tropical storm winds are 30 to 40% for all areas along the coast from the Atchafalaya to roughly around Lake Borgne and inland roughly to the I-10 corridor. We also have Gamma out there. Gamma hasn't been as much of a concern because it is basically moving as we expected here since we've been tracking it here for the last several days. It is sitting off to the north of the Yucatan Peninsula, not moving much, but expected to start moving back to the west-southwest, basically along off the north coast and then eventually on the west side of the Yucatan Peninsula before possibly turning back northward later in the week. And we'll see what eventually happens with Gamma, since we'll have the other system of concern moving up in our general area. Some key takeaways for potential tropical cyclone 26 could bring impacts from storm surge, winds, and heavy rainfall to the northern Gulf Coast region late in the week. There is a higher than normal uncertainty with specific impacts, and it's important to continue monitoring the latest forecasts for any changes in the expected impacts. As always, we encourage you to follow us on all of our social media sites, our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels. And also for the latest information, always go to www.hurricanes.gov for the latest weather information, or also this other address at the bottom here from our webpage here at the New Orleans Baton Rouge office. Thank you very much for tuning in, and stay tuned for more updates on this system.